Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to pop the caps off of this guy, and we're going to take this acid out of the battery, and we are going to take some water and baking soda. We're going to clean out the terminals. We're going to get the battery acid out. We're going to clean out these holes, and then therefore provide a clean environment for our Epsom salt and distilled water to go in next. But we'll take it one step at a time. First thing we're going to do now is empty the battery acid. Very important for a couple of things. One, safety glasses. Very important. Number two, you got to wear some old clothes that you don't have to worry about getting some acid spilled on it, okay? Important. Rubber gloves. Important. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of this acid. Pay attention to what you're doing here. This can get nasty if you don't pay attention. We're getting rid of the old. Get it out. As you can see, not that big of a deal. Make sure you have a nice clean bucket. And get all of it out. Very important that every drop is out. Alright, we're good. Again, safety glasses, full clothes, a necessity. Second thing we're going to do now, and again, what I always like to do is I like to keep baking soda by me. Baking soda will neutralize any acid that comes in contact with you. Very important that you keep that by you in case a problem happens or an accident would happen. You are prepared, okay? What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and fill the terminals full of the baking soda and water concentration to clean out the holes. That's what we're going to do now. What I like to do is put a little baking soda in an 8-ounce cup. What I like to do is almost fill that all the way to the full amount of 8 ounces. Then what we'll do, make sure we got our water here. Get the baking soda in there. And you don't have to have a ton of water, okay? Doesn't need to be every one all the way full. What you need to make sure is that you have enough in here to adequately clean out everything. You know what? Let's go ahead and shake this out a little bit. Make sure everything's mixed up. And we're good. Okay. So let's go ahead and fill up the terminal holes. Get our water in there. And you'll hear it burn. You'll hear it fizz. You know that it's doing the right job. It's cleaning them out. Again, baking soda will neutralize the acid. Alright. Almost done. Excellent. As you can see, it's volatile. Baking soda is a chemical reaction. Again, old clothes, safety glasses, it's a must. It's a must. And again, look, it's bubbling up on my hands there. I'm glad I have my safety. Glad I have my rubber gloves on for sure. All right, so we're gonna let that sit for a quick second. Make sure everything's good. Let's get rid of it. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And if you can look into this bucket is having a huge chemical reaction. Again, that baking soda really doing its job. Neutralizing all the acid, cleaning out our terminals. You want to make sure all that's out of there. And we're good. Alright. Okay. Next and final step that we're going to do, let's get this stuff out of here, is our Epsom salt. Epsom salt and distilled water. As you can see, distilled water, Epsom salt, very important. What we're going to do is we're going to add almost a full gallon of water, distilled water. We're going to add our Epsom salt to that, and we are going to refill each one of these 6 holes. It's very important. This will go ahead and allow us to charge this on a slow trickle charge and bring us back to life. So let's go ahead and fill this cup up. There we go. Pop off our cap. And we're in business. So we're adding the Epsom salt now to the distilled water. Sometimes it gets a little tricky. That's okay. Okay. There it goes. Again, what we'll do is we'll give this a quick mix. Make sure that Epsom salt is thoroughly mixed in. Second, take a look. We look good. It's time to refill our battery now. Give me one quick moment here. Now, it's very important that we make sure that this battery is ready to receive this. Take your time, okay? Take your time and make sure that these terminals are filled to the proper level. There's no rush. There's no rush. You're saving so much money right now by doing this. Who cares if it takes a few more minutes? We have distilled water and Epsom salt. We are filling each terminal to its capacity. And there we go. Just like that. First one done. As you can see, this is pretty tedious. Same thing every hole. I'm going to go ahead and fill each one up. Again, the most important thing right now is that when you do get each hole filled, that you are going to do a slow charge. It take about 24 to 36 hours to do that. It might not take the whole 36. Keep an eye on your battery. If you're doing this to save time and money, pay attention to it, okay? Let's go ahead and finish our last two holes. Give our battery a proper wipe down, and then prepare it for the slow trickle charge. And again, you'll see that it's almost going to take the entire gallon. It's very close. And there you go. As you can see, almost all of it's been used. Okay. So now, next step and final step right now is to go ahead and pop our caps on. And here's one thing I'd like to tell you guys. You don't want to pop your caps on, let's say for our demonstration purposes, let's go ahead and pop them on tight. But when you're charging your battery, it's going to create a gas. So let's make sure that you keep these loose. Let's keep them on there, but we're not going to seal them all the way down. That gas will form, and you don't want to have an accident, okay? Next step is to go ahead and put it on the trickle charge, slow for 24 to 36 hours. After that, we'll come right back and we'll show you the results.